Loo. If you guys can guess who sings that, I would love you forever. Welcome to the Raw Take Put the Power Down video. Today's video, I'm going to talk about something that's kind of in the news recently, at least for Mustang people it's in the news, or maybe if you're into cars in general, you kind of probably have heard about it. Of course, the 2018 Mustang specs came out. I kind of released a video 2 days ago now about the well, I don't even know when I post this video, but I released a video talking about you know, the 2018 Mustang power specs. And you know, I'm not saying I'm happy about like the cars, you know, improving and whatnot, because Ford is definitely improving the quality of the Mustang. But you know, I wasn't like surprised. I mean, you know, because you know, they want to compete with the Camaro, there's no doubt about that. You know, Dodge is something else. I wouldn't even really say that Ford, in my opinion, I don't think Ford pays some attention that much. I mean, they're still a good car and whatnot. The Challenger and Chargers are good cars, but I feel like honestly Ford and Chevy definitely do pay each other more attention. And I've always kind of seen Dodge as that third you know, third competitor that's kind of there but not at the same time sometimes. And I'm not saying they're not relevant, but sometimes they aren't relevant, and that's a totally different topic. I don't know, some people might understand what I'm saying, some people might not. I just usually kind of focus on Chevy versus or Camaro versus Mustang. But back to what I was saying. So now the power numbers have been released, and now pricing has also started to come out. And here's where a lot of people are, you know, in a way kind of complaining or shocked about it. I think the Mustang now, from what I looked up, and I actually priced my own, and I didn't do a whole build because I'm not planning on buying one. This also needs, this reminds me to talk about something else. This transmission in this car is really good. Anyways, what was I gonna say? So, I'm going to put this thing in its happy mode. So basically what I was gonna say is, the 2018 Mustang, in my opinion, with it being maxed out at around $50,000, I think that's a pretty good deal for the amount of car that you get. I mean, this car, like people were saying, and like Ford has said, this car is about to be on another level. And you know, $50,000, I feel like that's a pretty understandable price. And when you look at your building options, in a way, there's so many options I feel like is even better. Or if you look at the 2017 Mustang, build one of those and then build the 2018 Mustang. I'm saying basically that you have so many more options as far as, you know, what you can get, what you want. It's not like, oh, you get this one package and you're forced to get all this other stuff that you really don't want. I mean, the 2018 Mustang in a way makes it, I guess, easier to really get what you want. Of course, now if you're disappointed about the price maxing out, when that, I feel like that's more of just an issue not having enough money and stuff like that. But in a way, what I'm saying is, I feel like Ford has made it more easy for you to basically customize what you want on your particular vehicle, rather than, you know, having a mass production of, you know, just premiums and base models. It looks like, at least in my opinion, I've only done it once, I might be wrong, but just from me building that one time, it looked like you have more options basically. You know, you could have the digital gauge cluster, or you could not have the digital gauge cluster and still have a nice 8-inch touchscreen that the premiums have right now in the 15 through 17 models. You know, I definitely think that's a good side. And it seems like, I don't think at least I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the Mustang is still cheaper than the Camaro, which is definitely my big thing to take away from this. Is I feel like since the Mustang is still cheaper than the Camaro, that's the better thing. And it probably will, I'm not sure who will be handling it better and stuff like that, but they're still both great cars. And you know, in my opinion, or in a lot of people's opinion, the Mustang has definitely always been affordable. And if you guys could have saw what I just saw, I don't know why people are taking pictures. Well, I know why, but okay, that's you guys can't even see it. There's no point in me trying to explain it. And another thing people were talking about is that there will be dealer markups and stuff like that, and I don't really see that happening, because you got to remember that these cars are mass produced, and Ford makes a ton of Mustangs. I mean, you go to your Ford dealer right now, you'll see at least maybe 10, depending on what size the dealership is and where you are. But most dealerships, so like in Charlotte, North Carolina, dealership that I have a partnership with, they have at least 15 Mustang GTs alone on the parking lot. And you know, it's not like their value will be like the GT350s or something like that, like the GT350R, just a regular GT350. Those are definitely marked up, but I don't really see the 2018 Mustang GTs marked up, so that's definitely not something to worry about in my opinion, because you know, they're mass produced and stuff like that. The 10-speed automatic transmission in the 2018 Mustang, I think this is going to be a very nice step forward. I have driven the 10-speed automatic in the 2017 2017 Raptor, and I definitely did like it. It's very fast and responsive. If you ever seen that review, I'll put the link in the description. But definitely a nice transmission, and if it is anything like the 7-speed transmission that I'm driving currently right now in the 2014 Mercedes CLA 250, it is definitely a nice quick car. I mean, if I hit, I'm going to tell you guys when I downshift, just downshift, downshift. It's so fast, so responsive, and you know, shifting, I mean, it just really shifts firm and hard. And if it shifts like this transmission, it will definitely be you know, a very nice transmission to have. And I'm very interested to see exactly how people respond to the transmission and stuff like that. A lot of people who drive manuals are actually saying that they're going to get the automatic because they know that it's faster and they're into tracking their car and stuff like that. So that'll definitely be in the definitely be something that's interesting to look at. But that's all I really want to talk about this video. You know, in my opinion, I feel like the 2018 Mustang is actually priced pretty fairly, and I like how there's more options. I do believe that the 2018 Mustang is starting through $2,000 more than the 2017 through 2015 through 17 Mustangs. I think those started at 23 if you got the V6 and whatnot. But you know, I definitely still think that they're still affordable in my opinion, and it's all depends on what you get. So I don't really see it as a big deal. Some people are freaking out about it, like I said. But that's all I got in today's video. Catch you guys another day. If you like these videos, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see car reviews, Mustang content. I actually did add something onto my car, and I have to finish making that video because I ran out of memory on my camera. So there is a mod currently on my car that I have yet to tell you guys about. And then also, if you're watching this video, could you guys tell me exactly what you think my next mod would be? I'm not sure if I should do something performance wise or if I should do something visual, and you know, I'll get later, probably get into that later in another video. But definitely tell me what your opinion is, if you think I should do shorty headers next or if I should do another appearance mod. So like I said, like this video, subscribe, all the good stuff. See you guys in another video.